new pussycat. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emma Cownley. I'm a freelance copywriter and blogger, and this is my Halloween special. Today I have a fun surprise for you, something a little bit different, something that I thought would be really fun to do. We're going to be trawling Reddit for client horror stories. We're just going to be going through them. Maybe I'll talk through what I would probably do if I've ever been in this situation. So if you can relate to any of these or any of these have happened to you, leave a comment below and let me know what happened. I love to hear about stuff like this. Kind of makes me feel less bad whenever I accidentally get into shit or agree to work with someone who's less than savoury. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get into it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out when you do that. Even if you just click the little like button there, it makes a massive difference to me. I'd be eternally grateful if you could do that. And also, if you're a long-time viewer or you watch this video and you're kind of impressed and you think, dang, I've been entertained here today, well then, there are other ways you can show your gratitude. You can buy me a coffee on Ko-fi. I am now on Ko-fi. Since it's Halloween, perhaps you'll treat me to a pumpkin spice latte or something similar. Something Halloweeny would be great. In this cup, if you can, would be amazing. Thanks. However you choose to support me, I'm not going to complain. Whether it's a free click of that like button or a coffee, I'm going to be grateful to you. Even if you're just watching this, thanks. Thanks for spending 10 minutes with me. This is all like really far away. Maybe I'll move it to this screen. That's worse. Zoom in. Don't you do that. So this first one we've got here. We send a monthly newsletter. After it went out, the owner asked me to change a coupon from 20% off to 10% off. Dave, the 20% coupon is still showing up on the newsletter. Change it to 10. Bruh, it's gone. It's past the point of no return. How funny. Oh, and what's sad is that someone in the comments didn't understand. They're like, I don't get it. What's so wrong with asking for the change? Mate, the newsletter's been sent. It's all over now. God, this is turning out to be such a treat for me. Okay, client is using their business Instagram account to look at not suitable for work adult content. My social media client is using their business account to look at OnlyFans and other gross content. What's even more unsettling is that this is an older man looking at petite 19-year-olds. I feel sick to my stomach. They already gave me weird vibes. They don't realise that the visited links are visible to anyone who is logged into the account. Would you fire this client? And would you tell them the real reason for firing them? Would you tell them you saw? Fuck, that's a really difficult one. For a start, yes, I would fire them. Because if they've already given you weird vibes, and as a female, I have been in situations where creative directors and people responsible for hiring me, people in high positions of power within companies, have overstepped the mark and have tried to be disgusting to me before. So I'm hyper aware of potential clients having a weird vibe or saying weird shit to me. It's already a red flag. So if I had that and then discovered that they were looking at creepy content, for me that would be a deal breaker. As for whether or not I would tell them why, I don't know. I just want to look at the comments. You could send them a screenshot of the same, asking them to investigate on their side if there is an unwanted person with account access. Oh, that's a good one. Let them come to their own realisation instead of pointing it out. They probably don't realise their colleagues can see it. They think they're acting privately, no need to shame them. Like, do what you want in the privacy of your own home, but don't use the work account for fuck's sake. I've actually had a similar situation to that before. And I was like, wow, that's your work laptop, and I just saw everything. So yeah. can't open a Google Doc. I don't know how to open a Google Doc. Has to be the dumbest excuse ever. The number of clients who can't open one is astounding. Children, literal children as young as 6 know how to use them.
Wow. Right? Yeah, great. Amazing.
God damn, what is this thread? Can you crack this brief? Me, writes a good caption. Client, I want something fun and sexy. Me, can you tell me what tonality and what's the idea behind this post? Client, it has to be fun and sexy. Me, but what words are you looking for? Client, fun and sexy. Me, I quit. Is that fun and sexy for you? Someone in the comments is asking, I've never understood how to define a design or copy as sexy. And the argument is, you know, sexy is subjective. Have you ever had to write anything sexy? Because I have, and it didn't go well. What would warrant a "how dare you" from a client? Being reasonable. Oh dear. I'm sorry, we can't use that image. It's copyrighted. I can't continue further until you clarify. I've sent the invoice to you. All work has been ceased until you've brought yourself current in your billing schedule. Damn, we've all had that one, haven't we? I have a video on the time I kept working month after month for a client when they had fallen behind on their payments, and the struggle I faced trying to get the money back from them. It took over a year, and at one point I had to get debt collectors involved, and I really didn't think I was going to get that money. So yeah, this person's hit the nail on the head. Client thinks I'm Google. Not a question, but a rant. This happened in January of last year, but instead of Googling simple questions, the client would send me emails or texts. And these are things that could easily be Googled, like how do I set up a Dropbox? How do I upload to Dropbox? How to log into my account? How do I put something into a Google Drive? How do I send payments through my bank? So instead of explaining it to her, I just Googled the questions for her and sent her the first link that came up, or I sent her video tutorials from YouTube. I didn't charge her for this at the time because I felt bad since she's a little older, but I feel like I should have because she only got more annoying. That's the thing though, isn't it? When you have to call bullshit from the first interaction, because when you have like a difficult client, they are going to, if they try and step over the line and you don't stop them, you've set a precedent then, and that's going to continue. So by not calling this out from the first instance, they've allowed it to continue, and from there, you know, there's fuck all you can do, because they were allowed to do it that first time, so they're just going to keep doing it. Please stop doing this. You make yourself a doormat and you make it worse for the rest of us. Your time is of value. Don't give it away for free. That's another thing. I have come up against quite a lot of clients that I haven't ended up working with who want certain things for free or expect a certain price because another freelancer has done that for them. And my response is usually, go back to that person then, because I don't do that for free. And if you want to work for me, you have to pay for that. I had that recently with a potential client that I kind of really wanted to work for, but then they ended up quibbling about my prices. One more. We'll do one more, shall we? I want to burn a client's website to the ground. That's a strong title. We're already off to a good start. I have a client who is the absolute bane of my existence, constantly calling and texting at all hours over nothing. 41 texts in a row at 4 a.m. was the record. Holy shit. Doesn't this person sleep? Making me feel like a bug on her shoe that is an annoyance rather than an asset to her business, and now worst of all, she owes me money. I have said that I will be stopping work for her if she does not pay. She refuses based on quality of work. That old chestnut. She's fired now, and I still have the keys to her site, and I'm really, really tempted to destroy the site and leave a scorched earth behind me. Has anyone ever been tempted to do this? Has anyone ever actually done it? I mean, like, no, I've never done it. I think if somebody is that rude and awful, I just don't want them in my life anymore. I don't want to think about them anymore. I just want to cut them away like a tumour. I'm not going to dwell on it and go out of my way to be actively spiteful or slag them off or anything. I just want them gone. So this person says there's been a couple of times when a client has refused to pay, but I've always got ironclad agreements with them. 50% non-refundable deposit. We've talked about that here on this channel. It's a lifesaver. Remainder on completion. Any changes to the original spec will incur additional fees to be paid prior to changes being completed. Well, yeah, but these are all the lessons that you have to learn the hard way before you start doing them. You have to really get screwed before you feel like you're justified in doing any of those things to protect yourself, I think. Someone saying, be careful, you could get in legal trouble if you tamper with the site. Like, hell yeah. Why make more trouble? You've emancipated yourself. Let bygones be bygones, that's what I say. Somebody here says, every day just break the code little by little until it becomes a piece of shit website that is still usable. If she's already accusing you of delivering crap, then prove her right. That's that whole thing of like, if he thinks you're cheating on him, go out and cheat on him because he already thinks you're doing it, so you might as well just have some fun. Yeah, nah, mate. No. Well, I've actually got a twitch in my eye now from reading this. Fucking hell. Okay, that brings us to the end of the video, dredging through some clients from hell on Reddit. If any of these things in this video have happened to you, leave a comment below and let me know what you did. If you've got your 2 cents that you want to add to the conversation about any of these topics, throw a comment below. I'd love to know what you think and what you would do if you were in the situation. There's some pretty like spicy ones out there, fucking hell. We could even turn this into a series if we wanted. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't even gone into. It's kind of PTSD triggering, do you know what I mean? Alright, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel and maybe even buy me a coffee if you're feeling extra generous. And I'll see you back here in 2 weeks for more Kiss My A's. Take care and peace out. He did the mash, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash.